Hello everyone, we're back with Fate Grand Order with the Anastasia chapter. And I think we're about to fight Ivan. Oh yeah, no, he's Brown. I miss him. I think he's dead. Better not be, but I think he's dead. Yeah, so Journey to the West started. Sanzong Coming to the West, I should say. Started today. I hate this event. I've been working on free quest still. Grinding the event a little, but I'm putting most of my AP into this. I'm almost done with Camelot now. I started with what? Okeanos? I want to die. I'll get him. I'll get Salieri. How much quartz am I at? Good load. I could probably just click on the oh yeah. This one, it shows you. Okay, Mashu. Let's do this. Give me that quartz, Ivan. So it's 5 AP. Mystery support. It's probably Salieri. What else could it be? Let's not use them though. Yeah. We're gonna be using King Hassan, so Merlin. There's no Merlin. Everyone has waiver because of the event. Okay, double waiver it is. Just slide on over. Thank you for your help last chapter, Yori. Where is he? Oh, he's in my backline. I got his bond up already, didn't I? Yeah, I'll go. Get him, is this, no, this one probably. Switch you out for Marie Ryder. I had a really good stall with her going on earlier today on the Japanese servers. It's a really hard caster fight. I had to use my Cabane Seals by the end of it. But I had her soloing the thing for like 5-10 turns. Her new animations look great, by the way. This is my first time really using her since she got her animation rework. She looks really nice in game. The Lightning Star reigns. Given she was like my first like beloved servant in FGO, you know, she deserves it. I'm happy to see that. A child, huh? Right, so left off with the VC Beyond. You can see my desktop a little. Come on, we good? We good. A child, huh? I see. After I was summoned as a servant, I began killing people. I doubt I'm the first to dirty hands as a servant that were so determinedly kept clean in life. Once one has been summoned as a servant, bloodshed is all but inevitable, especially given how central it is to the Holy Grail Wars. They are, after all, events held for the sole purpose of fulfilling Mage's desires. And in one such Holy Grail War, I proved to be the worst kind of servant imaginable. All I have ever desired is to recreate the primordial man and save my persecuted people. I threw away the sense of pride and the morals I held so dear, all in pursuit of that goal. I killed my own master, who was just a child. I only know about this from records of the event. I can't remember their name or face. I can't remember his name, so... Such a horrible deed. I cannot remember anything about it. But the records speak for themselves. They torment me, proving beyond any doubt I am just as driven by my desires as I am any other ruthless mage. That can't be true. We can't rule it out. Speaking for myself, I don't really care about that too much. Whether a servant remembers or not probably depends on them, the sort of memories they're dealing with. I know I don't care about remembering fighting in any boring war, pardon my French, but I'd at least like to remember saving the world. If you feel bad about knowing you killed a child at some point, I'd say that just proves that deep down you're really a good guy. But you're here now to save all of humanity. You don't get to sacrifice yourself. Yes, I may just be making excuses. Nonetheless, don't go. Right now, we don't need a servant. We need a giant. One that is powerful enough to stand up to that truly horrible beast of a Tsar. As for Kadaxum Lupus, a word of advice. Don't write him off. Don't underestimate him. If you do, You'll regret it. Every Sabron gets his own song. The legend. Every Sabron! Master, I'm sorry. But I'm afraid this is the only way I can be useful to humanity. I leave the Giant's command in your hands. Good luck, Master. You have a long path ahead of you and difficult choices to make, but I believe in you. Fight hard, courageous young man. You are a human, but I know you have the strength you need to fulfill your duty. Thanks, bro. Maybe tear up last chapter. They're tear up even harder this one. F.E. Sabron. Can't believe it. He didn't just use part of the Minotaur's labyrinth for a golem. He used all of it. The heck? Where'd the shadow come from? Is that a golem? Did a V-Sabron make that? Run away! This place is gonna turn into a battlefield. Hold it. Uh-oh. Don't point your gun at me. Makes me want to end you. What the? My gun! That's expensive. You're with Count Aya, aren't you? That's right. Why would a Yaga help them? Are you a remnant of the rebel army? No. Then again, I guess I am. I did think about rebelling for a little while. But I changed my mind as soon as I saw Ivan the Terrible in person. I see. So you were that, Yaga. I was told you were all but undone when the priest decided to make you look upon the Tsar. But it looks like you rather enjoyed it. What? It's okay, you needn't be afraid anymore. This disturbance will cause the Tsar to awaken. Which means that the Tree of Emptiness will finally start absorbing mana from the land. What are you talking about? Do you say that thing is going to wake up? That's right. I can see even the thought of that terrifies you. But it's okay. We're going to defeat Ivan the Terrible ourselves. What? Ah, I said it. I finally said it. I feel so much better now. Been holding on to that in for a long time. So we're gonna like team up for one fight and then immediately kill each other? We're gonna destroy the Tsar, the last vestige of Russia in this world. What are you talking about? Are you betraying the Tsar? Well, that didn't take long. Suppose I should have expected that here. Nonetheless. Now that the Tsar is about to awaken from his dream, I'm afraid you Opashiniki have outlived your usefulness. I wish we would have seen more of her this chapter. Like, we've seen like maybe 30 minutes of her on screen. You know, given it's named after her, you'd think. Well, same with Ivan even. Like, you'd think we'd see a bit more of Ivan before. I guess the whole point is that he's asleep. This took place not too long ago, back when I had only just been summoned. At last, I'll have the audience I desire. I can sense him here. Stand in my way, and I shall kill you as well. Now take me to see him, you swine in priest clothing. I want to say calm down, but also it's Kie, so he deserves it. I'm impressed you got through the Opashiniki and made your way here, especially with that pitifully frail spirit origin. Very well, out of respect for your hard work, I'll grant you the audience with Amadeus that you desire. Besides, he told me to let you through himself. In fact, his exact words were, "If a man claiming to be my friend should ask to see me, please show him the way. He has every right to be here, you see." All while smiling the most innocent, angelic smile I've ever seen. Amadeus. Amadeus. I must see you. I must speak with you. I want to ask you what purpose we're meant to serve by being summoned to this lost belt. Should that end with a question mark there? I don't think so, because, like, the question is not a question, it's... Well, I don't know. Are we meant to kill one another? Or is only one of us meant to kill the other? Is this passion stirring in my heart meant to be offered to a friend? Or is it an iron stake meant to be driven into an enemy? I thought that once I saw you, I'd know the answer. However, I must warn you before you see him. He is, after all, thoroughly exhausted. He has been performing his noble phantasm without rest for the last 2 months. I'm afraid his spirit origin is more fragile now than decaying flesh. The flame of his soul is dimmed only to scant embers. Scant? Scant. It's totally not going to kill him, nope. Frankly, he's in no state to receive visitors. A dreadful sense of foreboding seized me. I knew from those words that something must be wrong, and yet I still saw him, even before I knew what that something was. I thought that was you. I recognized those firm, uptight footsteps anyway. Ah, the man in gray. Are you here to kill me? Mozart, what did you lot do to this prodigious talent? Prodigious? As you can see, you even having him play the piano, though. I must confess, without time to rest. But rest assured, we did not coerce him into doing so. He volunteered of his own accord, after learning the special circumstances here in Russia. I distinctly remember him saying, well, great, yes, I'm just gonna have to set a new record for longest performance of all time. This is madness. You're playing the piano and the rest of the orchestra all on your own? How long have you been doing this for so long? You hate hard work. You grow bored almost at the drop of a hat. Well, that's not very nice. Sure, I'd much rather play just a single song, get paid, and go back to my life of leisure. But given who I'm playing for this time, even I can't help but be motivated. Besides, the Tsar was on the verge of waking up when I began to play. I didn't give him anything but my best. He could easily end up grinding this entire country to pulp if he were to wake up after all. What choice did I have but to ensure he kept dreaming sweet dreams? So, that's why you've been playing the piano? You mean a greedy miser like you has been playing his heart out here in the frigid cold for months on end? How about you do the nice thing, Salieri, and play a duet with him? Take some of the pressure off, for a demented old man who couldn't understand your worth if his life depended on him. Is he gonna mercy kill Mozart? No need to be so rude to him. Oh, I will grant you, he's rather up there in years. The Tsar has been an excellent audience. Told me my music was like paradise itself. And I'm afraid I'm at my limit. In fact, I won't be around much longer. This environment was just too much for a frail servant like me. I can't even move my fingers anymore. It's worse than the illness I contracted before I died the first time. Still, if I have to die again here, I don't want to do it without being useful in some way. So I thought you should kill me. I've been told by Curious that my condition for helping out. That was my condition for helping out. Come on, the Grand Duchess and the others are nowhere to be found. This is your chance. You do hate me enough to kill me, right? Then go on. Just do it. And I feel like that's not the best thing for Salieri's mental condition, but... Why would you say that? Your skill's divine, a gift from God himself. And now you want to kill me with my own hands? Me to kill you with my own hands? You want me to make those awful rumors the truth? How can you say that? Why not? If you hate me enough to kill me, go ahead and get it out of your system. Who knows? Might feel a lot better. Just don't expect it to save your life or anything. I might be a peerless genius, but there's some things even I can't help with. Yeah. Mozart! Oops. Once I let myself relax, I guess I ended up like a puppet with its strings cut. I don't think I'll last another minute. This is always how it went with us, wasn't it? I'd show up unannounced, challenge you out of nowhere, and make impossible demands when I won. Why break up precedent now? Salieri, when this is all over, would you play Twinkle Twinkle, Little Star for me? What are you? I knew it would come to this. I may not have any hope of surviving, but you still have a chance to win. Salieri, it's all about timing. Friends and enemies alike must work together, or no one will be able to defeat that thing. Salieri, you stayed closer to me than anyone else. You kept on hating me, even knowing your hate would never be requited? I don't know. I always appreciated that. So until the time to defeat the Tsar comes, I'm gonna leave his lullaby to you. Don't worry, this patron's ears aren't exactly the sharpest. You and I may notice the many minute differences in our performance, but he never will. So before I go, I'm going to put a curse on you. Stop! You can't! Now you must be Mozart for a while. Those aren't you! What an incredibly dull job that was. But then again, I guess it had those moments. Seeing the greatest monster in the world, dreaming to the sound of my piano. It was almost like I was holding the world in the palm of my tiny little hand. And that wasn't too bad at all. 2 casters dead in 1 episode. So, was him putting the curse of being Mozart on him? You think that's necessarily a bad thing? Like, it let Salieri, be, the good one. Well, you know what I mean, for a while. I mean, obviously, he's brainwashed and all that, but still. Maybe he was happy for a while. I don't know, is this supposed to be yelling or crying? That's right, I remember now. Now go ahead and play your Requiem as much as you like. You may play for Amadeus, or the Tsar, but for yourself, when you lost sight of who you are. You will find an instrument right over there. Finally got his piano. That's ridiculous. What the heck are you thinking? Are you completely insane? I've been quite sane for a long time now, Yaga. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We now have Chaldea, those servants, Kadak, myself, and that giant. That giant is from a realm, from a time that demonic beast could not hope to touch, so I'm going to cooperate with that boy and his team. Together, I'm certain they will achieve a miraculous victory, so they're going to take down that mountain of a Tsar. That's right, otherwise this world will never be saved. Everything we do for the sake of this world. Oh yes, I almost forgot. There's a very important detail you should know. You know what those devils at Chaldea are attempting to do? Huh? I believe they mean to restore this planet to its proper form, in order to restore humanity. But that doesn't mean you, Yaga, are going to benefit from that. Your mistaken history, your erroneous path, will merely be pruned away. Oh, there, they said it. I think you know that human from Chaldea well. Then please, tell me everything you can about him. Does he really know what he should be doing? What it is he should be doing? Oh. He's awake. The Tsar is waking up. The Tsar is waking up. After all of this time, the Tsar is waking up. Now, it's time for us to move on. Glory to the great Tsar. Farewell, Opportunity. I'll miss you. 3 deaths in 1 episode. See how far we can push this. The lopsided spirit origin readings in Yaga Mazka are dropping like flies. I think the Opportunity are disappearing. Oh, are we about to see Bailey's death? As we expected, once the battle began in Yaga Mazgao, it's only a matter of time before the Tsar woke up. Now I will say, I certainly didn't expect this to begin moving. What is... Are my eyes deceiving me? Is the monitor broken? Is this one of Defense's practical jokes? What's going on here, Holmes? What is that thing on the monitor? Huge doesn't even begin to cover it, for that matter. Is it just me, or are we headed straight towards it? Stop the vehicle, Munier! Hit the brakes! What can we hope to accomplish by going there? Nothing, that's what. We'll just end up a stain on the bottom of that thing's foot. Give Horsey the order to retreat. Forget about investigating the Tree of Emptiness or whatnot. Is he talking about the golem or Ivan? We're leaving Gusher right now. We must risk our lives. I'd rather take my chance on a 0 sale. That's impossible. We have team members in Yaga Mazgao. We can't retreat now. That thing could catch them and crush them in just a few steps, well before they have a chance to escape. Now our conditions for victory are unchanged. Defeat Ivan the Terrible and capture the Cryptor. If we're to accomplish those goals, we'll need everything we have at our disposal. How are things shaping up over there, Da Vinci? Skip your opinions and just give me the numbers. The Orthodox exoskeleton is operating within expected parameters. Internal pressure regulation, combustion, and weaponry are all good to go. Armor checks out. Ready to transport her anytime. Beyond that, it all depends how mentally prepared she is. Just the numbers, Da Vinci. Mr. Munier, take us into Yaga Mazgao's western area. By my estimation, we should rendezvous with the investigation team in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Stop, dang you, stop! Phoenix or not, I won't be able to make it out of this alive! He has a Phoenix? Yeah, we've got a couple Phoenix downs here, all good. Ivan the Terrible is no ordinary Yaga. Long ago, an ancient primordial beast was discovered in Russia's tundra. By merging with this creature, Ivan the Terrible began a period of growth. And perhaps due to his heroic temperament or his imperial bloodline, that growth continues to this day. It is said that mammoths and saber-toothed tigers would extinct when their tusks and fangs grew too large. But Ivan the Terrible has moved beyond such concerns. He is no longer beloved or worshipped. Now he is no more than a horrific monster. Keep playing with every ounce of hatred you can muster, sadly, Irae. Now that his nap is over, the Tsar is finally about to come face to face with reality. The Tsar's dream is ending. He's about to wake up. We're born from the Tsar's dreams. Once he awakens, we will return to dust. Glory to the Tsar! Long live the Tsar! Huh? The Opersheniki are turning into dust? Does this grumbling mean he's woken up? Uh-oh. What about the golem? Still coming together. Stone bodies being assembled piece by piece, like muscles growing on a skeleton. Holy cow, that is huge! Pardon my French. Question mark! What's wrong? Are they looking at Ivan or the golem? Is this some sort of joke? Doesn't look like it. Finally gonna see him? I've awoken from my dream. Oh, this is Ivan. I see now what is happening in the world. It seems my dreams for Russia are yet to come to fruition. I must eradicate the countless traitors and expand my territory. My nap is over. The time has come for me to make a stand. So he is finally awakened. Come on, pan out, pan out. Ivan the Terrible is said to have once moved the capital of Russia from Moscow to the city of Alexandrov in the northeast. But that city no longer exists in this lost belt. It disappeared from this world as Ivan the Terrible continued to sleep, to mutate, to undergo further growth and mutation. Indeed, that mountainous creature is what remains of the man who fell back into a dream after his return from Alexandrov. Ivan the Terrible is no longer man, nor even Yaga. He is a beast of the gods, the engorged culmination of his many dreams. He's big. Anastasia, Anastasia, the Opersheniki told me what you said. Is it true? Have you betrayed me? Were the peace and happiness you told me of nothing but lies? Tell me, Anastasia! What is that? Don't tell me that's... The Tsar is furious. We're all doomed. Oh god. We can't defeat that. Nobody could. We should never have gone against it. Keep your distance. Do not get caught up in the civilians' evacuation. Never mind the alliance between Rebel Army and Civilian now. Keep them in line and get as far away from here as you can. Got it. I fought both demonic beasts and giants before, but I have never seen one of this size. Think he would even give the gods of Olympus's true forms a run for their money. Funny you say that. I've heard there were giant folk all over the place back in the Age of Gods. But at least where I lived, they only grew to be about 10 meters at best. See, this is why I told you not to wake the Tsar up. There's nothing anyone could do against a monster the size of a mountain. Excuse me, but you never told us he was literally a mountain-sized monster. Yeah, he's very big. We just mentioned that one tiny detail earlier. We've been a lot more prepared for this sight. Besides, he's not a mountain. He's a mammoth. Kind of giant elephant. Huh? Elephant? What's an elephant? Some sort of animal? Oh yeah, I guess all the elephants in this world went extinct a long time ago. I don't know how I would go about describing one now. Got long noses, big, stompy feet. Anyway, the point is he's an elephant, not a mountain. A really, really big elephant, but still an elephant. I mean, these elephant creatures are common in our world? Wow, yeah, they have them all over the place. You think we can beat him? Doesn't matter whether we can or not. Just gotta fight him, no matter what. Hold hand over height. Now that's a How a general ought to be. Keep an eye on the big picture from on top of the golem for us, okay? We'll be counting on you to use a command spell and play our trump card when the timer's right. That's it. He's not actually seeing us right now, is he? He's calling for Anastasia, saying something about her betraying him. That's because she did. Gadok? Gadok! This works out nicely. If you're still alive, then help us out. You will help us, right? You're gonna fight Ivan the Terrible too? At least you're not a complete idiot. The Opportunity are gone, and Ivan the Terrible's awake. Does it call us an idiot if we say the other line? All that's left now is to take him down. You're after a golem, huh? That's right. This Yasha, Ivan the Terrible, is neither human nor Yaga, nor even a heroic spirit. He's a walking natural disaster, an active volcano that only causes destruction whenever he wakes up. It's better for everyone if we get rid of him once and for all. We need to build a new Russia. Your arrival here has given us a perfect chance to do it. Don't get it? Come on, really? Fine, I'll explain. We got here, I saw a chance. Long time coming, but I saw it and I took it. Used to further my own ends. No, I don't feel too bad about it. Get with it, Horsey. Well, that's an awfully roundabout way of doing things. If you just asked nicely from the start, instead of being a mean or rude dude, Horsey would have been glad to help. Not here to make friends. My only goal is to get more game pieces I can use to beat them. Understand? So I set up a game board. One where the rebel army, Chaldea, Anastasia, and me would have no choice but to defeat him. Well, Horsey, you're used to this sort of thing by now, right? Let's go save this world. Alright. What do we have to do? Kill him, dog. We start by using that Golem Keter Malkuth of yours to hold him back. Ivan the Terrible's got at least one weakness. He's slow. Does that even matter? I'm with Beowulf on this. He may not be as big as Diabochi, but we're still talking literal mountain size here. Of course he's gonna be slow. Means he can't keep up with you servants. Nothing else, you know he can't dodge your attacks. He can't fly. Packs tremendous force. He can cause an avalanche with a single step. He can even slam his trunk into the ground in place of an anti-army noble phantasm. His only weak point is the crown on his head. That is, his real body. Real body? Try enhancing your vision. You should be able to see it, even in this blizzard. I'm not Shiro, can't do that. I don't know how to do that. Amateur. Hey, you're the one to talk! Yeah, there it is. Doesn't look any bigger than a pea from here. Still probably monstrous compared to us. It's gonna be tough to get up there. Even running up his trunk at full speed won't be enough to keep from getting swatted before one of us reaches the top. Are you all here? Oh, so I guess she's the support, huh? Salieri. If matters haven't come to a head, we must now put our old allegiances aside. Disaster has struck and the Tsar has awoken. He won't stop until he destroys everything. I understand why you might bear a grudge against me, but right now, we all need to work together. Anastasia, the Tsar is after you. So... yes, I'll hold him back with my noble phantasm for as long as I possibly can. After that, it'll all depend on how motivated you are. Can you do this? I have no right to be a ruler. I hate the people. I hate this land. Everything I cared about is long gone. I don't even know why I became a servant in the first place. I barely even remember my own life anymore. All I have in my head now is the knowledge of this lost belt. Still, I did love my family, and they loved Russia. So... I will not shirk my duties. I refuse to drown in my grief, or to flail around in desperation. I will simply do everything in my power to eliminate Ivan the Terrible, no matter how hard it may be. There you have it. Please, help us. You do want to save the world, don't you? Yes, we've got to go along with this, huh? Sheesh. No word from the border, Horsey? Are the comms not working right? Oh, I guess not. Like how it shook the camera. That's cool. We'll just have to decide this for ourselves. Although... this feeling... I don't think I'll be able to stick around here much longer. Hey, let's do a cool scene before you go, Musashi. No what? Never mind. Let's just get going. There's no time to waste. Guess Bailey's not gonna make it. Might as well give Shanshan a message for him in the meantime. Is he still alive? They want to just kill him off camera. Maybe we'll do like a Shanzong like they did in Camelot. Or like near the end they just, you know, cut to her dying. Or him dying. Alright, do it. Anastasia, I'll back you up with command spells. Atalanta, I'm sure you can tell this is no time to be worrying about a rebellion. I know. Then go on the attack. Should be plenty strong enough to provoke him. Show him your speed. Show him how high and far you can jump. After that, I don't care. Figure the rest out on your own. Come on, Anastasia. The Tsar is waiting for you. Sorry. The fire inside him may be a little more than petulant embers, but it never goes out. He's indifferent, jealous, and hateful in equal measure. How wonderfully human. Master of Chaldea, do you really think you can defeat my master? No need to answer now. You can tell me later. Oh, heck yeah, I can. Okay, let's get going. Master, we'll be counting on you to back us up. Looks like this noble phantasm golem answers to your commands. So make sure you have it put up a good fight. Okay, I guess I'll be off too. See you later, Horsey. Be careful to stay put. Use a lot of arrows, and they do not care what they get. Oh, does the Berserker one use arrows? Huh. What did I tell you, Horsey? This world is finished now. Dude, we have a giant golem. It's not over yet. You still haven't fought him. You actually gonna fight? With this huge golem? I can tell. None of the servants, or even this golem, can match the Tsar. You really think you can beat him just by working together? You're out of your dang mind. Pardon my French. The Tsar is the strongest being in this world. Period. That's why it's impossible to beat him. Deep down, you know that's true. Don't you, Horsey? When I saw that thing and I heard him speak, that was it. I was done. I mean, come on, who would believe they could rebel against that kind of ruler? You think you can beat that thing? Well, you can't. He's a god, a real-life, flesh-and-blood god. He's the ultimate being. There's nothing that can stop him from doing anything he wants. So, we Yaga have no choice but to submit to him. Come on, you get it, right? I can understand what you're saying, yes. But I can still move, so I'm not done. What? People are counting on me to win this. What? Huh? I awaken from my long dream, only to find myself alone. Potsy? Or Ivan? Or... can no longer hear Metropolitan Marcarius' stories, nor Anastasia's sweet nothings. My Opportunity tell me they are all lies, every last one of them. Long ago I became a Yaga, and unified all of Russia. When the Great Cold Wave struck, my subjects were starving, kept moving west in order to protect them. I moved west to help my subjects, to spread the Tsar's glory. And yet, we were suddenly cut off. This world was determined to be a loser. It didn't matter how hard we worked or how desperately, how fervently we wished otherwise. So spoke the foreign priestess from beyond the stars, in an unearthly voice unlike any I had heard before. But I refused to accept that. I did not endure this hell on earth to give up now, to passively accept our so-called fate. Grand Order. Certainly did not endure it all so that I could welcome this sort of end to our world. Neither I nor Russia will ever follow you in. Ever. It's really cold in my room, but I feel like that's fitting for Anastasia. Anastasia! You keep your voice down, Your Imperial Majesty. We can hear you just fine. You're right to be angry. You're right to be furious. But the time has come for you to pass your fury on to another. At this point, your very existence has become a sin. Russia no longer has any need of your backward notions. We're the ones who must lead it into a new era. I refuse! I am Russia. I'm the one who bears this world on his shoulders. No obsolete human upstart will take that away from me. Not now. Not ever. I kind of like the context of this. It's kind of similar to what happened to the Romanovs. You know, the people are like, hey, Russian dynasty? That's stupid. Let's try communism. And, you know, they kind of killed them. Which, well, they took them out of power first, then killed them. Which is, you know, what Anastasia's doing now. I don't know if that's intended or not, but it's a cool, I don't know the right word for it. Not foil, not like juxtaposition. It's parallelism? Yeah, I guess that works. No obsolete human upstart will take that away from me. Not now, not ever. Huh? That sound. Let's do this. Golem Ketir Malkuth. So that middle one's his trunk? Yeah, I guess I can see that. Oh, I haven't seen the CG. Who are you? Where did you come from? I'm from Chaldea. Or like on its head. Chaldea, the keeper of Chaldeas. You let some of them escape, Koyonskya? I know a V-Saber on the Golem Master made that. And I know it's possible to ride on its shoulders, since it's outfitted with defensive spells, but it's one thing to know it and another thing to do it. Now you out of your dang mind, Horsey. Huh. Maybe this is the sort of crazy you need to be to succeed in those sorts of situations. I'll have to remember that one. Dang it. This must feel like a terribly unfair punishment to you, my Tsar. But this is simply what fate has in store. Prepare to die, Ivan the Terrible. Do you think when they wrote that line, they were like, oh yeah, we're going to put fate, because that word means fate, grand order? Or do you think they just kind of wrote it, and that's just, you know, the beauty of the English translation? Speaking of, the English translation for Anastasia has been, like, really good. I haven't noticed, like, any bad well, I haven't noticed any. Of course, I don't have the Japanese script on hand. Nor do I really know how the Japanese script goes, but still. And maybe because some characters come across differently than how they're supposed to be, but I haven't noticed. So yeah, we're on the golem. Oh no, I guess this is the golem, huh? And we have golem skills instead of mystic code. I don't know what these do. Increase HP by 10,000, remove buffs for one enemy. I assume I should keep that up. Increase defense by 50% for all allies, and store HP by 5,000, increase MP gauge by 20% for all. It's a mini waiver. I guess mini Merlin. Okay, King Hassan. You know what to do. I probably should have. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, imagine this is break the first health bar. It's 3 arrows after all. They're not going to end it on the first one. Yeah, so I remember this back in Japanese server. It was a fun time. Like, really, all you get in, you know, not reading along is the battles. And this one's chuuni as heck. You get a golem to fight with you as you take down a giant mammoth man. Also, his body is just his servant strength. I see. Okay. Probably shouldn't use that fuel yet, huh? Save it for a couple turns. He doesn't take a lot of damage. Maybe? Is he taking... I think he's taking reduced damage. Well, he doesn't have a buff like that, though. Okay, he has an MP game. Gonna watch out for that one. Luckily, we're not taking a lot of damage either. It's 5 AP, so like... Why is it 5 AP? Usually they do that for, like, you know, like... Oh, you have a 4 support and you only use that 1 support. This is a fake battle. Like they did that in... Oh, I'm getting some lag. It's been good so far, though. I didn't tinker with the settings a little. Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like King Hassan's Noble Phantasm did a lot less than it should have there. So, that was just a dummy fight. We're probably going to address that in the story. And Sally area, maybe Billy are going to show up. And are we missing anyone else? I guess Holmes could show up. Da Vinci, but I doubt it. Huh. Okay. Black screen. You get a pull. Yep. Okay. 25. Okay, this is one you'll fight. I could bring Anastasia for the, I don't think I have her in my Pokédex, but... I could bring Merlin, but Waver has... This one has the bond up, so... What's Mysterious Hero in X at? Okay, she's close. And Murray Ryder should be very close. Yep. Okay, Caster shouldn't be far off either, right? No, I don't... Whoops. Like, 20k? Oh, okay, a little above that. Okay. Sorry, look, my Salieri fund has got to be, you know, it needs more. Yeah, I've rolled at least 3 quest rides. I've rolled at least 10 times. Plus, I've had to roll 25 times for him, right, so far. So now I'm just writing out RNG. The giant's fist roared. Each blow slammed into the Tsar's monstrous form with earth-shattering force. The Tsar howled, raising his trunk and calling down lightning from the very heavens. The blast stripped the giant of skin and flesh. The resultant thunder leveling the deserted buildings around the combatants. The giant's wounds began to knit back together as if winding back a clock, while the Tsar still had not so much as a single scratch upon him. The Yaga who bore witness to this battle would come to say this was nothing less than a battle between primordial gods, and that no ordinary folk should ever have seen its like. Dang it. You okay down there, dude? I know this going in, but he's just too dang strong, pardon my French. So I've got all our trump cards ready. Our enemies, our allies, and even our dead are all working together. Maybe if Amadeus had lasted a little longer? No, we couldn't have done this any faster. All we have to do now is beat him. Nothing to it. I know I can do this. I know it! Sumkarki Kreml. BVV. Hey, who's your favorite Final Fantasy IX character? Oh, you added one too many V's there. Funny. Dang it, his eye's just too tough. Cannot believe it. Even my arrows cannot blind him. Dang it, he's even stronger than I thought. Only had the emergency prerogative. Don't forget about that. Vicarious, you're out there smirking even as you're watching all this go down, aren't you? Well, that's not very kind. Prefer to think of myself more of an overseer. So why have you called for me? Does it mean you're finally ready to escape from this Russia? That you have exhausted all your options? Not yet. Still got you. You've got something up your sleeve, right? I know you've been hiding something from Anastasia. If you're still hanging on to some kind of trump card, now's the time to play it. This is your problem as much as it is ours. Yes, I suppose you're right. Neither Anastasia nor I can escape the Tsar's wrath any longer. So I've got someone to help. He may be quite ordinary compared to Mozart, but that only motivates him to try so much harder. Salieri! In fact, that effort makes his performance is so much more emotional than the way prodigies like Mozart would never even bother to attempt. Kadak, your idea of using Mozart's music to keep the Tsar asleep was a good one. But that was never going to solve the fundamental problem. You still need to learn how to stir up other people's emotions. Is that so? Thanks for the warning. So what is your trump card anyway? Knowing you, I bet it's in terrible taste. The only way to fight a dead-end delusion is the delusion devoid of hope. Did you really think that waiting patiently would bring you salvation? That you could achieve greatness if only you had talent? I'm afraid you're dead young. One needs neither talent nor repentance. Now come, conductor. The time to blossom is at hand. Now's the time to let your howls your sound. Take a page from Kadak's book and fix your mistakes. My boy. I can't! The piano could never hope to pacify the Tsar's fury. Well, it didn't it? You know, before we showed up when you were brainwashed? I just don't have that sort of talent. It's impossible. Wait, is this flashback to after Mozart died? I know myself better than anyone. I know all too well what I'm capable of. I can't play the piano the way we need. I can never hope to match for you, no matter how hard I try. I mean, I guess it works in current times, I guess. I don't care. Play it anyway. Silence. A prodigy like you will never understand what it's like to be forsaken by the god of music. I'm a Salieri born only of a desire to end your life. Who cares about instruments? Forget everything I knew about them back when I was alive. I don't care. Play it anyway. Otherwise, the world is doomed. The world? You expect an avenger like me? Can never hope to make the kind of music that you do. The kind that resonates with every listener's heart as they hear your requiems. I know. I've been capable of moving people like you could. I know that too. But Mozart, you phantasm of my own deluded mind, there's one thing I do know. I know your dark side. I know how you covered your face in shame, a pit utterly devoid of light. You never saw us common folk, us humans. And why would you? The only thing you ever fought with were your own inner demons. You loved music more than they did. You loved music made by human hands, no matter what manner of demons preyed upon your mind. And yet, neither music, nor society, nor anything humanity could make brought you salvation. So if you continue to play the piano with such elation, even after becoming a heroic spirit, then I too have a reason to play the piano. So I will play, no matter what sort of humiliation I suffer, nor what mockery I am subjected to. Exactly. Don't even worry about how good you are. After all, everyone sucks compared to me. Love you, Mozart. There you go again, Mozart. Very well then, I shall play. Shall play for all I'm worth. Your prodigious talent is far too unreliable to be taught in textbooks anyway. I will catch up to you, even if I must employ every musician's technique ever created. Well, what do you think of this? Have I caught up to you now? No. No, this isn't it. I'll never catch you like this. Let your emotions guide you. We have a force Mozart talking to Salieri. I mean, it's 100% just his own mind, right? But still, my emotions guide me. My emotions are grief, anger, and my lust to end your life. Is that truly how you want me to play? How's this? Here we go. This is DC Irae. Not a DC Irae reference. Feel my anger, my hate. I'll kill you. Behold, Mozart. Look upon my regret, my hate, my passion, my fury. That's it. You don't need skill when you look like that. Let your anger over the unfairness of it all ring out. Let your emotions pour out of your fingers. My brother. Silence. Be quiet and listen. I am not your brother. I'll follow my own path. Oh, yep. This is third ascension. I hear music playing throughout the town. Think it's coming from the top of the palace? Wait, hold on. We gotta. It's Salieri. This must be his own personal DC Day of Wrath. It's not about talent anymore. He's just wailing on the keys desperately, even furiously. Which is exactly why it speaks to the heart. This it seems to be getting to the big guy. This sound, this anger. Stop! Do not bind my heart. You're wide open! Golem punch! Look, here's my, Gordolf punch. My, Gorf? What's it called? I don't get it. Salieri spirit origin. There's no wolf phantasm. It's going stronger? How's that possible? There's no way anger should be able to boost a servant's abilities like this. Of course there is. At least if that anger is a core part of that person, rather than something fleeting and superficial. He has finally abandoned all pretense. That scream you hear now is Antonio Salieri's true nature. He admired Mozart more than anyone, which is also why he hated, feared, and pitied him. He loathed the masses who failed to understand Mozart's genius, calling them all fools and idiots. He feeds his own anger, so does Mozart, the very period of time that created their relationship. That is Antonio Salieri, the man in gray turned adventure. Now he is pouring every experience of his life into this very performance. Listen well, Ivan the Terrible, Yaga of grief and of anger. For a long time you've been doing the pruning, but now it is your turn to be cut away. You may be livid, but your anger is misplaced. You sup the blood of hundreds, thousands of demonic beasts in order to gain that enormous body. For countless years you have used your power for cruelty and tyranny. You let your Opersheniki roam free, killing Yaga after Yaga for untold generations. You say everything you did was done to survive. But even so, your existence now is nothing more than a monument to sin. How dare you worm your way into my mind? Begone, miserable little musician. Oh. This lightning just struck the palace. That guy, pardon my French, can't believe he'd burn down his whole palace just to get at Salieri. He won't if we have anything to say about it. We're gonna hit him hard, now's the time to do it. I know that. This is our last chance. We have to pull him off that mammoth, no matter what. Get the golem ready, Horsey. We're gonna stop this demonic beast once and for all. Okay. Battle time. Oh, the music keeps playing during the loading screen. That's so good. So good. I love it when they do that. Like, you know, when the music flawlessly, like, what's the word? Like, goes into the battle. I can't think of the right word. Come on, Paul. Paul's just jamming to the music. Yeah, so this song's a blast. But I'm just saying, if this isn't a DC reference, what is? I get evening belly yet. We don't have anything. What? No. This. Get him, King Hassan. Okay. See how much this does. Come on, Azrael. You're like 200k. He doesn't do that much. Okay, 150. Okay. Yeah, our damage isn't reduced anymore. Okay. Wonder how far we have to bring him in. There's another aerial, so I assume 1 or 2 health bars. Divine Beast Lightning. Maybe this is the final one. I mean, Aldalana made it sound like that. Well, she said pull him off the mammoth. So maybe this one we defeat the mammoth, the next one we defeat, you know, regular Ivan. Okay. Don't have enough to get to 100. That gives 20. Okay. Just Art Chain. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was thinking what to say. Like, there's not too much I could talk about Anastasia-wise. Talk about FGO, I guess. Like, back in the good old days. Like, what's another good old days story I could tell? Oh, the first Halloween event. So, this was ages ago. You know, the Halloween event was the second event in Grand Order. There's an Aero Fest before that, right? It was the first real event. And they decided it was a good idea to have like a timed node to get the pumpkins. And all future reruns, I think including NA, they just stayed forever. But for the first couple days on the Japanese server, I think they were limited. Like, they only lasted for a couple hours, I believe. Don't quote me on this. It's been like 5 years. Oh, that was great. So what happened is every time one was about to come up, the servers would just crash because everyone was trying to get to them. To get those elusive pumpkins. Sweet, sweet pumpkins. And, yep, no one could play. So eventually, I think a couple days later, I think just made them last forever. I think that's what they did. Or they just fixed the servers or something. She's really dodged since she's a caster. Oh, invincible. Okay, this might kill him? Yeah, not quite. I could use that 10k damage. It's pops up, so. He's angry. Okay, do that. And I'm also gonna do this just in case he pulls it out this turn. He has MP gain, so pulls it. That's I said that poorly. Okay, we have to kill the last one? I doubt it, right? It's not ending, so maybe we do. Man, I can do it easy. We have Hassan up still. Oh yeah, he did use his bar. Wasn't a noble phantasm. Okay, your Irae one's out now. And the old animations compared to the new one, like, it's no contest. Like, even just her sprite looks so good. Like, she got it like a month ago, I think. Well, I think it was for Valentine's Day? Or was it White Day? I forget. Well, did we have a Valentine's? Yeah, we did. I think. It's like 2 months ago, but I forget. Yeah, but I guess the fact that Journey to the West is going on right now kind of reveals my backlog, doesn't it? Did I say that at the beginning? But by the time you guys are seeing this, it'll be like, Apocrypha will probably be over with by then. Maybe we'll be in Gouda Gouda 3. Who knows? We have Salem to look forward to. Because, you know, we'll be catching up. One more chapter. Should I... Oh! They have short cooldowns. Okay, that's nice. Want to use the heal. And... just Shane says he's invincible. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really that excited for Salem, honestly. Like, the hype has died. Like, it was the Epic of Remnant I was most looking forward to. But I mean, she mostly kind of killed all hype, I guess. I mean, Shinjuku and CCC were both very good. And, you know, Gartha, like, I still refuse to say it was terrible. It had stuff going for it, even if it wasn't great. It was pretty, like, average, I guess. It's just, you know, Grand Order, like, the average is, well, average in the term of just not Grand Order, like, simulated. It's just average, you know? Like, lately, Grand Order has been in the habit of having very good, or at least pretty good, chapters. You know, before the Epic of Remnants, we had Camelot and Babylonia. They were great. And America even before that, which is also at least pretty good by most people's standards. Oh yeah, remove the buff. That's thinking with golems. Can you charm him? Ah. I don't have it maxed out yet. It's at 6. She's my first 10-10-10 on the Japanese servers. Oh, that's an 8. Okay. Did this get a strengthening yet? No. I think it does something against non-sabers. Turns out that's a good idea to give to an assassin. Okay. We're gonna finish this off with Aerial Axe. I hate it. Okay, use this. Steal up. This should hopefully kill him, but if it doesn't... Oh, we have this. Okay. Shouldn't wipe. I mean, this should kill him, so we definitely shouldn't wipe, but still. Okay. Almost an hour in now. This one is supposed to be like longer than the last videos, which were 50 minutes. So we're gonna be going for a while. I'm going to do this one in one video, but next chapter I'm going to split into 2. Because it's also longer than this one, according to the video I saw on YouTube. And I didn't watch it, of course. Come on now. But it's very nice when recording, just to know how long you're going to be recording. Like, you know, maybe I have like a spare like 30 or 40 minutes, you know, I can just pop it in like Final Fantasy or Chaos Shadow to do that. But if I have like, you know, a couple hours, that's, you know, not even the terrible time. Which happened yesterday, actually. I wanted to do the climax, but I couldn't. So instead I just, you know... Oh, 0, okay. Am I not gonna fight a servant? Next chapter, maybe? They wouldn't, right? Okay, let's do this. Thanks for the help, King Hassan. I wonder if he's gonna show up in the Lost Boats at all. Like, you know, he's a helper to us, like, you know, Musashi and Edmund. What? Where's Edmund? Okay, either spoilers for the next chapter or spoilers for a future Lost Boat, or even a future event. But I could have sworn Edmund showed up and had, like, a solo fight in Lost Boat 1. Am I misremembering that? Or maybe that's next chapter. But I felt like it was, like, past, like, not at the climax, like, around the halfway point. Like, you know, around the point Musashi showed up, you know, 3/4. So he's missing. I figured we'd have, like, a sequence where you get, like, cursed or something and you know, he's gonna show up to fight the curse, but I guess not. No, that's maybe, like, Lost Boat 2, maybe? Like, I mean, this was easily 2 years ago, so maybe it was lost about 2. Maybe it's an event. I don't know. Dang, it's still not enough. We're too far from the palace to boot. So this is the Anastasia that's kept him alive for 450 years. Or maybe it's the summer event. He gets a costume then, so... Holy, divine, sacred. Mine heart is pure and unclouded. How dare you disturb it? How dare you? Salieri! Run! Oh, I can turn the volume back down now. Max volume is reserved for DC Irae. No. You'll regain his power if I leave now. I cannot leave this place no matter what happens. Besides, this is the only piano in this entire world! I'll perform in my rage until I die. Even beyond my death. My voice is starting to die. I recorded Chaos Child before this, so not only my anger, Mozart's as well. Begone, musician. Oh no, you don't. Get between them! Get your Malkuth! Am I gonna lose our golem? Maybe Zebron worked so hard for this. Cursed stone statue. You dare impede me. You protect my palace and my steed. Impudent clod. Clod? How dare you? Shall send you back to the ground from whence you came. Lightning runs through my veins. My trunk calls forth tempests. Look out, Horsey. He's creating a storm with the tip of his trunk. Somehow the divine spirits of lightning attack. The golem might survive, but nothing else will. I'll obliterate you and the palace. Get the golem away from there. Hurry. But... you have to protect Salieri. He won't come to our gotcha otherwise. We made it. Must say, Gordolf, your driving technique is every bit as good as you boasted. Oh, Gordolf's driving! The shadow border. I believe it crossed all that rubble to make it here. Don't give up just yet, Horsey. You and the golem stay right where you are. Sending out our last remaining fighting force right now. Oh, that's when we get this. Okay. You don't mean Mashu? I forgot about this. Well, I mean, they mentioned it earlier this episode, but I still forgot about it. For a moment, I flashed back to Solomon in the Temple of Time. First, there's a strong, destructive light. It's so powerful, I sort of knows it'll end me. Then there was a light that guided me back to life, to what I thought was lost. That was the moment when I picked up my shield and stepped forward. Oh, is this Mashu? Back then, the only reason I could do it was because I felt it was the right thing to do. I was scared, yes, but more than that, I was proud, and deep down, lonely. I thought this was Gudo narrating. /co. Now that even if we won this battle, I'd never again get to spend time with him. Couldn't help but be a bit sad about that. But that's not true anymore. Now all my pride is gone, along with any sense of what the right thing to do is. I never did get over my concerns. Instead of sadness, I'm overcome by fear. I'm scared that I may not be in the right, that what we're doing may just be a cruel, empty victory. But then again, I also know that I'd be even more ashamed to give up just because I'm scared or unsure. If all sides are equally in the right, then I want to protect what I can't bear to lose. To fight once again for the life I gained on that journey. So I'm asking you now, please, Galahad, please lend me your shield once again. Nope. He's not doing it. He's a you dude. You're almost to the ejection point. Are you all set, Mashu? Yes. Each transformation is good to go. I'm ready for live combat. You don't have the same spirit origin you did before. You won't be able to use any of the skills you got from Galahad. But your Ordinox exoskeleton will make up anything that's missing. I guarantee it's been tuned perfectly, so there's no need to worry about that. All that remains now are the finishing touches, but you'll have to do the crucial final tune-up yourself. Final tune-up? What do I have to do? What else? Prove that you're a heroic spirit. Once you awaken your noble phantasm, you'll be a new you. You can't use Galahad's noble phantasm anymore. You don't have to. All you have to do is put everything you've cultivated into that shield. Everything I've cultivated. I'm impressed, Da Vinci. You really are gonna make it. Who knew he certainly had the kind of driving technique in him. Proud of you, Gordolf. He's been playing a lot of Mario Kart. You see the palace now. 700 meters until we reach Golem Ketir Malkuth. I've unfolded the electromagnetic catapult on the deck. We'll reach the ejection point in 30 seconds. Hurry. That's all you gotta say, Mashu. All I've got to say. Sure you're good with this, right? I am. Never did find an answer I was satisfied with, no matter how much I thought about it. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm Horsey's Caldea's servant. And losing trust in what I'm capable of, what is right in front of me, it's the only one thing I can't do. I see. Everybody get going. Shadow Border, open the hatch. Armored Shielder, deploying for Russian throne. Ready for battle. Wait, you're gonna... Okay, there we go. My lightning shall swallow all of you. Your shadows shall sully my Russia no longer. Oh crap, there's nothing we can do about that. Sasha, Grandmaster, get out of here. There's no reason both of you have to die here too. Your copy? On our way now. Or Ivan... Come on, Musashi, what's more important? Killing Ivan or Horsey's life? Or is she about to disappear? I'm sorry, Horsey. This is a battle we can't win. Getting you out of here. Not yet. We've still got a chance. Oh, she just gets catapulted up with her shield. What the? This is the best of my life. I could never replicate that. Senpai! Mashu, you're here! Oh, we're in the palace now? Yes, thank goodness I made it. I'm sorry it took so long. So from here on out, I'll be joining you on the front lines again. Dang it. A new servant, no matter. She'll blow you all away just the same. Ivan the Terrible is gearing up for another blast. His target remains unchanged. How's this possible? It's like a bottomless well of magical energy or something. Don't worry, everyone. Please let me handle that lightning. Musashi's Tokegi. But don't be ridiculous. What can you possibly do with a single shield? Never mind me. Hurry up and get to the golem. I'll be fine. Go on. Leave. No. No, I won't. Please keep playing, Mr. Salieri. Don't stop your beautiful recital now. She thinks my flag is beautiful. No, wait, I mustn't lose sight of my anger. Thank you, young miss. But are you quite certain you can defend against that lightning? I am. Senpai and I have seen far worse than this in our journey together. I may still have much to learn, but that I know for a fact. We wouldn't be here right now if we hadn't overcome the incineration of humanity, and Solomon, the king of mages. Compared to those, Ivan the Terrible's power is nothing. What incredible bravado. Never seen such a hardening display of valor before. I think the headset's cool, but apparently that's people disagree. My shield may be heavy and my heart still plagued with uncertainty, but even so, I can still hear him calling me. I know that much at least. Senpai, I hear you loud and clear. I believe in you, Mashuki Irae. My feet are freezing right now. Thank you. I turned the air on before I started recording because it usually gets too hot, but now it's too cold. I'm in character. Here it comes. Ivan the Terrible's about to unleash another lightning blast. Ah! That moment. For just a fleeting fraction of an instant, something clicked and the gears mashed together. Oh, they mashed together. My shield, once heavy and cumbersome, now shone bright, and a revelation unfurled in my mind. No fortress lasts forever, Mashu. Who is that? But we can get close by being willing to rebuild. As long as it keeps rising up, even if it falls through your horn, it'll stand tall forever. I don't know if that's Roman, Leonidas, Galahad, or... This reminds me of a Mihoyo circles. True name, Frozen Deployment. This is the castle of fantasy that holds many paths and wishes. Answer my call. Mold Camelot! I don't know why it's called mold. Like, is it all moldy now because it's not as good? Our monitors are back online. Getting vital signs on Horsey. And Mashuki Irae. They're both fine. Salieri is still playing. Are you alright, young miss? You are. I'd love to autograph your shield later. Yes, I'm fine. I'll pass on the shield autograph, thank you. Young miss. I'm okay, really. I can still fight. But we need to focus on Ivan the Terrible. I mean, yeah, sadly, you're cool, but also, like, it's the round table, so I mean... Ah! That light. It's the very light of peace I've been searching for. Did you see that, Marcarius, my mentor? The holy light has at last revealed itself to me. I must have it. Must have it for myself. That is the light that shall support Russia for years to come. Spring is shrunk down. Mashu! Gotcha. Finally dropped your lightning guard, you big Tengu. Oh! She gonna fly up and slash him? Misashi? When did you... Servant, wait. You're not from proper human history. I do not understand. You are one of us. Why would you turn your blade against us? One of you? Pretty sure I don't know any other talking elephants. And an enemy of horses is an enemy of mine. Plus, this is clearly the decisive moment of this battle. It's the Sekigahara of this world. There's no better time for me to show what I'm truly capable of. Sorry about this, sorry. But if you have a long face now, you haven't seen anything yet. Causality. Giving me manifested here is wavering. This will probably be my last attack I can pull off in this lost belt. It's true. I am meant to disappear, just like them. I shouldn't be taking sides at all. But thanks to you, Ivan the Terrible, I finally know why I'm still on this journey. Why I still haven't gotten tired of it. It's because there's still something out there that I've yet to slice. An elephant? Come hither, my roaring sword. Ishana Daitensho! Did she just slice my phone in half? Oh, that's just... Oh, okay. Impossible. Did she just cut the star? Seems as though she split his enormous trunk clean in half. Master, I can confirm that Musashi has left this lost belt. She disappeared as if she had ray-shifted. She must have drifted out of this world. But we can worry about that later. Mr. Horsey, this is the best chance you'll get. Golem Punch! Right, Golem Keter Malkuth. Do it for a Visabion. Grab on Ivan the Terrible's crown. Tear it off! You dare take hold of my crown? Insolent whelp. Get your filthy hands off me. Master! Hang in there! Well, I'm okay, I can do it now. Okay. Yeah! I'm talking to the golem. Oh. It's bloody. Is that not supposed to come off? Master! Catch me! Please! Like, back in Sullivan, please! Thank you! Oh, I should thank you for catching me. The mountainous demonic beast is completely shut down. The golem Keter Malkuth has fallen apart. What about Horsey? He's alright. Mashu took good care of him. I can talk. Look, we're an hour in. I'm gonna misspeak. You did it, Master. You took down that massive demonic beast. Thanks, Mashu. You look awesome in that. The headset's cool. Put it back on. Come on. Thank you. But I'm afraid our battle isn't over yet. We only managed to get the crown off the demonic beast's head. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight him next time. She's right. Take a look at the ground. Ivan the Terrible is still very much alive. It's all the more frightful, knowing he isn't a servant. So that is the ultimate Yaga. I think the ultimate expression of humanity's will to survive. He may have been a horrific tyrant, but at least in that regard, he's indeed a great hero. Now come, Master of Chaldea. You have an obligation to answer his final questions. Yeah. Well, part of me's happy that it's ending the chapter, because I am freezing. But, still. Anyway, this is going to be hopefully tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to do both halves tomorrow, but I hope I can do the first half tomorrow. At least. So, okay, first off, we're going to get the costume for Mashu, probably, right? Looks like it because it's white screen. Don't crash on me, come on. Okay, wardrobe unlocked, yeah. So now her skills have changed. And she sucks now. Well, she doesn't suck, she's a lot worse now. She has 2 taunts though. That's cool. Although the Holy Knight is gone, your quest continues. Now she's fighting style has changed. You can change it when not in a Lost Belt chapter, but when you're doing the main story, you have to use this one. My phone crashed there. I was so close. This sucks because that means I'll have to render this. And it's so long, it'll take hours. Anyway, Spirit Origin Dress, Ordinox. It's been unlocked. Okay, cool. Oh, we're back. I don't know if that's because I disconnected or if it just puts you back here. Probably because I disconnected, right? Anyway, next time we got the Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, that's going to be the finale. 4 arrows, so I'll probably do 2 first, then 2 after. That's my guess. And yeah, we have 1 quartz, right? Yep, no rerolling today. I'll get Sally. I swear I'll get him. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.